to the game starting, but I have to point out that today's not about me, it's not about Leigh Robinson. That's generally how I work, and today's about the players and us doing our job for the team and trying to get the club away from where they are currently in the league table. Spotting that he felt the situation at the minute called for a management duo in myself and Michael, who were sort of hungry to come up from the league below and prove ourselves in this league. Perhaps rather than appointing someone, perhaps of a bigger name who's been in the higher leagues. Certainly very happy to be here. We know it's going to be a big challenge, but looking forward to it. So the way we work together, and we've done really well together over the years, is I'm essentially an out-and-out manager and he's an out-and-out coach. I don't have much interest in coaching, he's got no interest in managing, so essentially it works well side by side. How I like to sort of say it to people is that I make all the top line decisions, make sure that we get the squad right and we've got the personalities that we want, and we play the right tactics for the group that we've got, and then Meeks with his wonderful coaching brain goes out and implements it, and that's how we've had success over the years. Meeks has been with me for the last 3 seasons at Taunton. During that time, we got in the FA Cup first round together, and of course last year we ended up winning the league and also had a good start in the league above this season with Taunton. Obviously that's in the past now, but Michael's obviously a big name. Had a real good career as a pro with Reading and QPR and Plymouth Argyle and what have you. So he knows the game inside out. Doing a lot of work at the minute for Bristol City in the Welsh FA and what have you. So yeah, both fully capable of doing the job to the best of our abilities. We only started on Monday essentially, and that left us only with a Thursday training session before today. Today we're obviously very keen to see the hunger and the desire. Obviously the opportunity to get new personnel in is always an option for any manager, but firstly we want to sort of see what's here and weigh up if the players that are here have got that hunger and desire that we want. I think we're quite happy with the quality that we've got, but non-league football is about more than just quality. You need to have those characters and that hunger and desire, so that's what we're going to be weighing up in the next few weeks, and if we don't see the level of that we need, then of course we'll make changes, but hopefully that won't be the case. Well, football's a big world. I've been asked that question a lot this week about will you be getting some players from Taunton, and I've got a lot of time and a lot of love for those lads at Taunton that did so well for me over the years, but like I said, football's a big wide world. There's other players out there, and it's a case of finding the right ones, not just the ones that you know. What helps in terms of the chairman's point of view with us is that we very much live in the area, and of course I live very close to Torquay, where we're now playing temporarily, of course, and Michael's up in Bristol, so we're kind of non-league wise, we've pretty much got the whole of the M5 covered in terms of contacts, but Michael with his experience has also got some real good contacts inside some of the pro clubs, as have I, from some of the loan players we've had before, and we'll look to utilise that if we feel the need. Ben well, I managed him a few years ago at Taunton before he went off on his non-league travels, but yeah, cracking defender, a good lad to have around, and of course the benefit of us today with Ben is that we're able to sort of put together the back 5 that really played most of the season with Truro last year. So yeah, it's a real boost at a real good time. From today, we're looking for hunger and desire. Basically, I had to be honest with the boys and say that the two Truro games that I saw against Western and Billericay, my personal opinion is didn't see anywhere near enough hunger, desire, or urgency. So, of course, we're only a week in. We haven't had time to work tactically on hardly anything yet. But what we're looking at today is the hunger and the desire to get away from where we are in the league table, and also for the players individually to put their hand up and show why they should be in the team.